Last time on Nani Talks.
You cheating on your brother?
Hear what I'm saying?
If it's coming out in 2028, that season 2 better be flawless.
I feel the same about One Punch Man though.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, guys, for the next topic, what do you think is the connection between black culture and anime?
Who's starting?
You got something?
Who's got something?
Yeah, sorry. Go on, let Slick go.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I'd say I know Japanese culture in general. Definitely love. I say the main ones. I'd say they love American culture and they love Jamaican culture at the same time. So it's like a big mix. And the anime, they just kind of pick and choose what they sort of inspired from and just all they like and put it in there. But I say there's a disconnect in terms of like when you want to look at our culture. It's like there's a lot of us that like it, but I still say it's a niche within our culture. Anime is not a niche in general. It's not definitely on a big rise, but within the just ethnic community, I still say it's a bit of a niche. So some people are a bit afraid to just say, yo, yeah, I watched that, etc. But yeah, man.
Statistically, though, I think that globally, statistically, like ethnic minorities lead the viewing on anime.
Cool. If we're gonna talk
Fact check.
wide, I hear you. If we're gonna talk just ethnic in general, if we're gonna talk our community, I still say it's a bit niche. But yeah, worldwide, cool.
I feel like I don't know. I think someone said this maybe in another podcast earlier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it come into my head. It's like us, like black people as a culture. When we find resonance with something, we champion it quite hard. Like we're quite proud of it. If it's something that we like, and I feel like for a lot of us growing up, maybe anime was a little bit of an escape to like another world in a sense. Because each of us growing up, or everyone in the black community growing up, has their different experiences, whether that's with racism or discrimination, whatnot. I mean, you kind of find a piece of yourself in anime, and I think it kind of becomes something that we can all resonate with in some way or another. We can all find a piece of ourselves within it, in my opinion. So I feel like maybe that's the reason why it's so prevalent with black people. That and we just like violence.
I was gonna go off the back and know what you said. And I feel like
of course,
it's the hardship value of in anime is a lot of the time you got the main character or
Fighting for something.
they're fighting for something.
And I feel like a lot of us
for
fight.
validation.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
A lot of us are fighting every day, man.
To add to that as well, like I think that it can be a situation where like we're quite creative beings anyway. Yeah. Like, and I think that, you know, we're very energetic beings, we're very rhythmic beings, and the culture of anime, like it is like, you know, it's a rhythm. Like the character's fighting, he's creating rhythm, he's creating movement. That is like, you look at every black culture, there is like every ethnic culture, like I don't even think it's like it's just black. Every ethnic culture is very tied to movement. And you see all these things like with all of these, like, you know, we're talking ninjas, we're talking like crazy fighting styles, like we're talking like, you know, breathing techniques. Like these are all things that are actually quite tied to our history. Like breathing techniques come from the Kemetic civilization. Like these are all things, and it's like what we have to also understand is this, that within our genetic mainframe, we are all aware of this. Like whether or not we've learned it or we're aware of it, it's all within our DNA, and that resonates. Like, do you know what I mean? So when you see something like Demon Slayer and you see man doing a breathing technique, your body subconsciously knows like that's the ancestors that used to do that. Do you get me? That I can resonate with that. Like you're talking like, you know, Naruto building chakra, like that's Ase from the Nigerian Yoruba culture. Like, do you get me? And that's all something that comes from all within us, and then it's put there in front of us in this one colourful, creative way, and it just resonates and vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Same with training arcs as well, innit?
Training arcs, like 100%.
Elevating, you know what I mean? Like chasing that next step of improvement for oneself. So
segregation and things
And if
like
you-
that as
if-
well.
if
There's a
you-
lot of things, isn't there?
if you look at that as well, like I feel like that where the black culture is right now, like it's all about elevating, and that's why it's easy to see a man that's been beaten down and out, and then see him grind to the point where he's to become the upper echelon.
Yeah.
That is like where we're at as a culture. We're in that grind mode.
Underdog story
Yeah,
kind. Yeah,
we
yeah.
are that underdog story
Yeah,
where
we
it's
all
like
resonate with that.
we're all trying to elevate ourselves to bring ourselves to new heights. And yeah, that's where I think that it connects and it resonates for us. Do you know what I mean?
And I think, like, as you were saying, they look at America, and black culture is in America. So everything from fashion, music, it's there. You see it there.
100%.
And so that resonates with us. And your point that you made about the struggle to be seen, right?
Yeah.
To be valued, that resonates with
off
us. That
as
is
well.
us every day.
Yeah.
You know, we struggle to be seen, and you see that in anime. So those characters resonate with us, and in turn, it's like black culture. It fits black culture, right?
It does. That's bang on. That's bang on, bro.
Yeah.
And to add to that as well, like even just down to like seeing those like somebody like Naruto or like Luffy, even the what's my guy from My Hero Academia, Deku, even Deku, like them, like you, like black people don't see somebody in trouble and just walk away. Like we don't do that, like, do you know what I mean? And this is why, like, I know there's jokes that are online where it's like, you know, like if your child's lost, like teach them to go find a black woman, because that's gonna be the safest place that they're gonna be. Like, do you get me? Yeah. But that is the reality of it. Like we are those people that we're taught that every life is valuable, like humans are valuable. So when you see that sense of justice that goes throughout every anime is literally how we've all been taught and raised as young black men. Do you get me? Like to look out for everybody, and do you get me? To create that village within your space.
It's that factor of don't judge a book by its cover either. Like you mentioned Naruto, and it's like this whole village shunned man out of fear of what they believed he could be because of past, rather than judging him off of who he is and what values he's trying to bring and what values he's trying to show. So yeah, man, like we all said, there's a lot of things you can take from and resonate from. So yeah, man.
All right, so let me throw it to you. If there is this strong connection and there's all these factors, positive factors that we have relatability to, why is anime still hidden? Why can't people come out and say, like stand strong and say, I'm into anime. I like anime. What is it about it
I
that
think what kind of overshadows some of it from what we've said, because we've said a lot of good points that are it's factual, it's very much there. But then you've got a lot of people that will still talk about anime in a way where, you know, it's childish or it's for the youngers, or, you know, certain people will even say it's like incel type culture, which none of my brothers here are that. So yeah. So yeah, man, I just think it's misinformation. That's all it is. And when you don't know about something and you hear someone else speak on something before doing your own in-depth research, you're gonna fall short, you know?
But the maddest thing is that all the people that say that are the same people that are going to be watching all the shows about drugs, all the shows about all the Orange is the New Black, and all of them jail programs and all of
these
that.
only ways Essex.
Yeah, like all of that, and the people that say that are the people that would rather sit there and watch other people live their life through a
Big Brother,
camera
TV shows. Yeah.
and go on like as if to say they're doing something when they get home from work. Do you know what I mean? But in reality, I don't know, man. I'd say anime's taught me a ton, man. Like an absolute. It's taught me a bomb, like to the point where it's like I don't now the way I carry myself, I don't slip. Like I don't slip, and don't get me wrong, that's some part and parcel to do with my parents, part and parcel to do with the people that I surrounded myself with. But I locked into a ton of anime, like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, and I do think as well that it's about what you allow your vibration to resonate with, innit? Like I allowed my vibration to resonate with a bunch of man that had a huge self sense of justice. Like you ain't gonna do bad around me, and I'm gonna be quiet about it. That's
or bad around your people,
or bad around
talk
my people.
bad about your people.
Do you
Them
get
type
me?
of things.
See, again, it's like for me, it's like a situation where it's not even the talking bad about people or anything. It's more just like, is this right or wrong? Period. Like, it's very, like, for me, the right or wrong thing is black and white. There is no grey area. Do you get me? So it's like, if it is what it is, then it's that. Whereas I think for a lot of people, they grow up in that mindset where it's like, you know, when you've been watching all these crime programs and that, you see a little crime program, something criminal, some criminal activity happening to somebody else, it's easy to sit there and watch because you've been watching that for time. I don't sit there and watch that. For me, that's not normal, bruv. I'm going to go step in and sort that out because that don't make no sense to me. Do you know what I mean? So I think that it is that, like, a lot of people give themselves that excuse to be like, this is nonsense because it's just a childish thing. If you look at anime like it's childish, then I think that that's your bad, because at the end of the day, I could turn around and say, like, friggin' The Only Way is Essex is childish, or like all of them, like Big Brother's childish as hell. Like, do you get me? Watching a bunch of people that have been hand selected for genuinely having zero brains to come on TV and to show people how to live is what you call dumb. Like, do you get me? What I'm watching has a genuine backstory and the creator wants to tell a message to teach something at the end of it. There's you don't get that in Big Brother. You don't get that in, I don't even know if Big Brother's still active, but let me, like, you don't get that on these shows where people are acting like plain jackasses, where it's just made to make Britain look like a bunch of idiots.
That's it. It's a cultural thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's different.
100%.
It's different. You go, like, in Japan, anime is very normal, like, for all ages, whether it's kids, adults, older generation. Like, I'm talking older, like our parents type. You know, people of all ages watch that stuff. And culturally, it's just a different thing for the UK. Like, all of us kind of tapped into it without kind of knowing what it was. So for us, it was like, we looked at it with no judgment. But, like, I guess people, like, if you was going to get into anime at, say, a later age in life, as humans, you're going to look at things from a different culture with a slight sense of judgment, even if, like, consciously you're not trying to. So I think for a lot of people, it's come on a level where it's like, well, they don't understand it. So if you don't understand it, the easiest thing you can do is mock it. You know what I mean? So it's simple as that, really. Like, people, they don't really understand the buzz or the hype around it. They've never kind of immersed themselves in it, and they've never given it a chance to see what it can do for them. So I guess they kind of just like, well, you watch this, it's from another country, it's animation, it's moving pictures. Like, in our country, that's classified as a cartoon, right? Because in the UK, or at least in, like, England, they don't really make animated cartoons for adults. Every single, well, not to say every single, because there's probably more than there is some, but majority, I'd say a good 70 to 80% of cartoons that come, or animation that comes out in this country, is classified as a cartoon, and it's aimed at a younger audience. But whereas in Japan, you've got anime that will come out and it's aimed specifically at, like, young men, like seinen, like older adults, like your slightly darker storylines, things like that will happen. So
it's even funny you say that, because I think there's, even off the back end of you just talking about just like Western cartoons, I think now you can sort of see there's more of a demand for, like, adult cartoons, because, like, you got the Invincibles that if you're letting your kid watch that, then what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? It's for adults, you know what I'm saying? So, and then you got others that we mentioned on the last pod, like Pantheon, and it's like the way that it's intricate and in detail, it's like, yeah, if your kid's a smart kid, you can watch that. But a lot of kids ain't gonna really tune in or understand what's going on. So it just shows that there's more demand. I feel like, if anything, anime is sort of creating and letting people know that it works and it can be for older generations, because it's not about what you're visually seeing. Stop trying to look at, if I'm seeing colors, then it's for kids. It's not. You know what I mean? You're just caging yourself. That's
lock into the storyline, innit?
Understand what's actually being shown and spoken about, and then make your judgments.
Go and watch Ninja Scroll and tell me if that's for kids.
It's facts.
Like, a lot of the you're right, guys. Like, it's totally misunderstood, and I feel like if you just there's an anime for everybody. There's all sorts of genres, and I feel like if you give it a chance, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think you're going to be hooked. I mean, my mum and dad watch anime, bro. So, like, it's there's something there for you, and you should give it a go.
And this is the thing, it's like, if you're gonna go watch, like, the latest Disney movie, I mean, you're talking about something that's 3D animated, or, like, you know, even that Disney's still doing 2D animation anyway as well. So it's you're literally watching something. The only difference is that what Disney has a little bit more of a comical relief where like during the middle of the movie they're gonna have this adult joke that is like just about acceptable for a child to hear and it go over the child's head, but the parent be like, hey, like that was hilarious.
Or they'll mention TikTok or just one of these things.
Do you know what I mean? They'll throw something in there to make it relatable for both, like the parents coming to watch it and the Which I mean, again, it just depends on what you're into. But if you was to go watch like a Studio Ghibli movie with your kid,
That's something you can both enjoy.
and it'll be so much more impactful. Like it's so much, you'll get so much more value from that. Like, and it's like, and I'm not even, to be fair as well, let me not even say so much more value, because I do think there's some really good Disney movies out there. And there's also like some super dope Studio Ghibli movies. But the same thing, what I'm saying is that if you will watch one, why would you not watch the other? Do you know what I mean? Like what is the difference? But there was something that I wanted to touch about the culture thing in terms of cultures, and what I always think that everybody always also has to remember is that Japan are barely, when it comes to Japan putting out stuff, their content has to be ready to elevate the children coming. Like they're not like that. The countries like China, Korea, like they don't put out content to numb their kids. Like it's not a thing. Like their TikTok algorithm is different to ours. Like, do you get me? They don't mind. They don't mind us. But they ain't their own. They ain't their own. Like, do you get me? Whereas in the UK, if TikTok was in the UK, we'd be finished. We'd have the same algorithm we've got now. Yeah, like that's what it is. And this is why I think that it's like, when you see what, like if you go to different countries as well, like, and you go into the schools that are in Japan, China, Korea, like their schools are outshining ours.
They get rewarded as well for doing them sort of things. Even the TikToks, like they will show you're rewarded for showing things a bit more like engineer type stuff, lawyer type stuff. Over here, it's more dances and BS.
Right. And it's like, so if that's the case, then you've got to start looking into be like, what's actually going on here? Like, what am I actually, am I missing a trick over here on something versus like what could actually be over here that is more going to be slightly more empowering and have a message that I can actually learn and grow from. Do you know what I mean? And I genuinely, I'll be honest with you, like I've been to a ton of Comic-Cons, I've been to a ton of different spaces, and like in sports, I've been to a ton of different things. Yeah, like you don't, when it comes to certain spaces, it can be very like egotistical, like very like, you know, like you can go from one sport to another sport and realize that sport was really, really nice. Like when we dived into calisthenics, that sport was really, really nice. Like the people there, everybody was to help. If you go into like a bodybuilding aspect, like depending on where you're going, it doesn't feel like that. If you're going into another space, like it can be very, very cliquey. You go to like a anime convention, it's the most nicest bunch of humans that you've ever met, where nobody's there to hurt you, harm you, to treat you in a certain way. Like everybody's just on vibes, good energy and spirit. Like, do you know what I mean?
For the love of anime.
Right.
All right, let me jump in. Let me jump in there quick. Sorry. Because we went to the Comic-Con, the cosplays, and what is the dark side of anime? Like, what's the other side of anime that people are hiding, talking about, and whatnot? Because obviously, we know about the light side of anime, watching it, the creativity and stuff. But what's the other stuff that people?
The pornography.
Right. This is what I mean. The dark. This is why I say. This is why I say the dark side of anime.
This. Do you know what it is? Yeah, that's the only part. Yeah, like going on a train and watching anime, you kind of got to be like this.
Well, that was me on the way here. In the corner like this.
You just got to be, because you don't know what's going to come up, and it just looks like you're on a mad thing. Because the most simplest scene that could just be like sheer, like if you're watching a Fire Force episode, you're going to see everybody closed, and in a split second, all of a sudden, all the girls have got no clothes on, and you're like, why? Why did we get here?
The fan service.
Even voice acting sometimes, they might not even be talking about anything to do with what it sounds like.
And then
but if you just hear the sound,
it's crazy, isn't it?
What's going on? So Yeah, man. There is a lot of dark. Like there's dark in everything, innit? But I think
exactly.
a lot of the things that we've tried to pinpoint and talk on, especially some of the things that we do watch, is not so much that.
But
You've got
factually,
some
though, that's a
animes.
culture thing. That is based on Japan's lifestyle and how they
Shut-ins,
treat
neats.
that. Was that?
I said like they're otakus, they're shut-ins and they're neats. Like the people that, for example, like they're not as involved in society, but like they would just stay in their room 24/7 and they'll watch anime, and they're into like this hentai, the 2D women. They're obsessed with that because they don't have luck in the real
But
world.
again, though, it's like culture. We're talking about a culture where you can go buy a pair of girls' knickers in a vending machine.
Madness.
From your when that's the only thing about it. Like you're consuming that from a culture that finds that calm.
Yeah.
Absolutely calm. Like that is like, think about it, a vending machine. That's like going and getting a Coke.
Yeah.
That's a mad thing.
Yeah, it's a mad thing.
And obviously,
I was watching.
us, that's a bit of a, like you said, that's their culture. Our culture is differently. The way he puts it, I'd put it a bit, that's a sickness, isn't it? But each to their own. It's not our own.
Again, it ties into anime being for everyone. And this is it. Because obviously us lot, we don't really tie into that hentai, the ecchi stuff. At the very
pronounce it.
at
Do you know what I mean?
at the very least, I'll watch anime with harems. And that's like the border, you know what I mean?
that stuff is on the border because I was watching the latest episode of this is a new shonen, Kid Samurai. He's trying to be the best, right? The latest
What's it called?
episode-
Is it Yuri?
What, the remake?
The remake,
Yeah,
the samurai thing with the kid with the green Goku hair.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Someone, come on, man.
We'll throw it up.
Throw up. Yeah, throw it up. Just throw it up. Yeah.
Anyway, some granddad samurai is with them, and there's a schoolgirl. They're school kids. Now they're in the onsen, which is a spring, right? They're in the onsen, and now the granddad is trying to spy on the schoolgirl while she's in the onsen.
Mad, innit?
See,
it's
where
mad.
we spoke about anime having good life lessons and morals, there are some animes that just have no morals.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't even say there are animes with no morals. I feel like there are characters and sections of anime with no morals.
Yeah.
that's right.
Because you'll find that bits and pieces everywhere. Some play on it more than others, but I wouldn't rule out like a whole anime is just.
I hear that.
You get me?
I hear that because you're right. It's
No,
like
but
even,
there are animes that you
High
can
School
just
of Dead.
write off with just
High School of
too
the
much
Dead.
fan service.
Again,
Craziness.
I don't know about them ones there.
Yeah, High School of
That's
Dead.
not my thing, innit?
You know what? Yeah. Why did that not finish? Did the author pass away, or was he seriously ill? I think he passed away.
Do you know what? I genuinely,
just stop.
for me, it
High
wasn't.
School of the Dead. It
That's
just
one of my
stopped.
first ones as well. In
I
school.
think the author passed away, or he was seriously
my
ill.
Chinese brother put me onto that.
You know what? Yeah.
The Chinese
real.
reg is wrong.
No. Listen, High School of the Dead. It actually had a good storyline, but there was just way too much fan service. Way too much.
It could have been, and this is the thing. Like a lot of them, like if you just take it out, like it's like, bro, you wasn't even. Apart from, it's almost like that moment where like friggin' you've got a girl that is posting gym content, and if she stopped showing her bum, it'd actually be decent with gym content. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not actually necessary. But you've even got like main like the top ones even like, so you got like Sanjay, for instance, that would die for Nyash. And then you got like Jiraiya in New.
There's always a character.
That's what I mean. There's characters, there's sections that do have that little nuances, but it's not. I won't classify like a whole anime. Like I would say
I get you.
Naruto is a write-off.
If you check it, if you absolutely, it probably is.
100%.
but again though, like I think
Facts.
I think the Sanji thing is calm on the basis that like you get man them that will die for Nyash. Do you get me? Like in general day-to-day life, like so that's calm. Like I'm gonna go meet so-and-so and he's gonna tell me about all the Nyash that he's trying to die for. And that happens in general day-to-day life.
Plus, he doesn't really do anything.
No, he ain't playing with it.
He doesn't get no Nyash. That's the maddest thing. He's never got Nyash.
Crazy.
You don't get a chance to.
He's not. He might think inappropriately, but he doesn't act on being inappropriate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
And to be fair, everybody that does try to be inappropriate in One Piece gets clarted.
all the time.
they get dealt with still. Don't get me wrong. We touched on Jiraiya. his name, his side name was legit Pervy Sage.
You can't talk about Jiraiya
And that
without
was
talking
mad.
about
He's a legend.
you can't talk about Jiraiya without talking about my man that actually was doing the stories that Jiraiya was reading. Kakashi.
Kakashi was the stories.
Kakashi was the writer.
Yeah, Kakashi was writing the stories.
So all them books that Jiraiya was
That's a
reading.
real perv right there.
What are you talking about? We talking about?
Orochimaru.
He was
That
on
was
the
something
logo.
else.
He was
He was there
He
kicking
was
at
something else.
Sasuke with a devious eyes, bro.
Oh, what you saying that he's like?
My man,
You say
that
He's the Hisoka of Naruto.
But
Just
he's got,
watered down. Because Hisoka was a madman. So
No,
he's just slightly watered down. Orochimaru.
Like, my man's always showing his tongue. Why for that?
For what reason? He's looking at Sasuke like, I want your body.
I don't know, JR, come on, man. Come on, JR,
That's what he's doing. You know what's mad? That's what he's doing. Do you know what's mad? You don't realise it,
Never
man.
deeped it.
That's what he's doing.
Are we actually calling him out as a paedophile right now?
Orochimaru.
He only kept young kids around, man. His whole team was
what?
young.
Shit.
Why have I never seen
Yeah,
this?
look, bro, you're only realizing there's no olders around, man.
Me too.
Where's his age mates?
I've never noticed
Where's
this.
his
Like,
age mates?
days.
You know he's old, you know. No, he's old. You know, Jiraiya, he's in the same age as Jiraiya and Tsunade. Tsunade keeps herself young, and Jiraiya's got the white hair. Orochimaru's old, you know.
You're telling me you man watched the whole of Naruto and Shippuden,
and I like to watch him.
and that never no inkling nothing.
Broski, yeah. Firstly, when I watched, we're talking about, I must have been, how old was I when you give me the first second?
12?
Yeah, you was his target audience.
Man was grooming, man.
Bro, look at Kabuto.
I feel so violated right now.
From day dot, he had a young boy around him.
Literally.
Kabuto.
Think about it like this.
That was his like, yes, I'll do whatever
Think
you
about
want.
it like this. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All he desired was Sasuke's body.
Yeah.
Wild,
you man, how are you man doing this right now?
What do you mean,
Bro,
So that statement, there's
I have no idea this is happening in this
There's a lot more
episode.
story into that, but that is
That's what he wanted.
That
He wanted Sasuke's body, no?
And he bit a young boy's.
Listen, you weren't thinking about this stuff back then.
Nah. Bro, what I'm saying is, yeah,
I can't believe you man didn't see
he was a
this.
red flag.
Orochimaru was on the list.
He was a red flag. Yeah, he's on the list with Hisoka
Man's on
and
the
them,
sex.
man. He's on that list.
Didn't he get killed in the end?
Who, Orochimaru?
Spoiler.
No, I don't think he's completely.
He says, spoiler, it's finished.
It's 10 years finished.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
people
20
say
years
Every
finished.
camera, it's finished.
No, but
People
hold
say
on a
that,
second. Hold on a second. If, and I don't know because I don't watch Boruto, so this ain't a spoiler, but if he's still alive in Boruto, then
He's on the same business.
technically...
Look, the youngers again. The younger generation. Man's about.
I don't know, guys.
I'm telling. I can't believe you guys. You two especially.
They gave too many facts, bro. They gave too... Like, it's he's on the sex offenders
Bro,
list,
he is, bro. He is, bro.
He's on the sex offenders list.
He is.
No.
He's on that list, bro. He's with them, man.
Hide your kids.
Hide your kids.
No, it's true though, man. He's just got an army of youths that all got curse mark and that. He's doing experiments on them. What experiments you doing, bro?
Wild.
What experiments you doing, bro?
Wild.
Nah, see?
Behind closed doors, you man don't even see. Next time, the child's different.
Bro, what did he do? What did he do to the brother with the bones that come out his skin? I forget his name. Because he was
Bro.
Come on. That,
begins with a K, I think.
we need man in the background with their
Begins
phones
with a
right
K.
now.
I'm jumping on my phone.
This is Naruto 1, not Shippuden. And he's got the
this is
bones. He's got the
before.
bones coming out of his
Yeah,
skin.
no, I know who
That
you're
was
talking about. I
his
just can't think of the
bloodline.
name.
That was his bloodline.
Bro.
I'm sure his name began with a K.
But what happened to him, though? Remind me what happened to him.
Bro, he was tapped from the experiments. Like his mind was fragmented, bro.
Yeah. Because there was this moment where he lost it. innit?
Kimimaro. That's his name.
Blocking trauma rap.
What did the Orochimaru do to him? That's what I want to know.
Wow. Okay.
And that was the first one he went for his body, no?
He went what?
He went for his body. No,
I thought he said.
Am I just
That's what I saw. He said he went through. I was like,
no. You man are
like,
wild.
pause.
I'm just letting everyone
wild.
know. We don't condone this. Orochimaru would have got cut down if I was in the Leaf Village.
I said, if I was there, yeah, that shit go wrong. I'm gonna give him the Rakiri.
Yeah, man.
Next time on Nani Talks.
To be completely honest, there's not a lot I'm enjoying in this current Stimulcast.
Hearts are coming out of chests and getting consumed. Sounds very mad.
Theogonia!
Yes! You remember the part when he's singing? He's like, what a pretty motion.
Once the Japanese stop holding the keys to anime, then it becomes like a free-for-all whereby creativity can truly shine.